It's a beautiful day once again, and welcome back to Dexter's World Channel. I'm here extracting the water out of the street tanks because we are about now to load thousands of fish that are here in the mud pond.
Cold, so I stay and just repeat it now. Yeah. Oh.
And this is a good news because in the mud pond, we can be sure that our fish will really grow. I'm doing this manually because we cannot use the machine in order to extract the water or to get the water from here because the fish are just too tiny that they can be siphoned inside the pump and they will die. And sometimes things are like this. We have to do this manually. And please be with me, guys. So this task is actually sensitive and very delicate because it requires of our keen care for the fish. Because if we will just roughly deal this, then it might kill our fish and we will end up, losing our intention to gain out of this business. So sometimes it requires really manual work. The process now of segregation is being done by our staff. We're gonna get all the big ones and we will throw them to the pond where there are also big fish. Otherwise, they will be eating the small ones inside the tank. In here, we have so many kinds of goldfish. We have here the pearl scale. We have here a very little fish of the pearl scale. You see this one? I'd like to let you see that pearl scale. The tummy is already bulging. I don't know if it's clear. This is the pearl scale. And then we also have some oranda. These are the oranda fish. It's bullhead oranda. They are not yet molting. And then we have the red cap. I have here the red cap. These are the red cap fry. See? Wow. And then I also have here the shubunkin. See that one? A single-tailed carp-like goldfish. This is the shubunkin. And then we have the moorfish. We have the moor, the black one. This one is the moorfish. And they are already very distinguishable from each other. 2 months from now, they're gonna be molting their colors and we can already sell this at the pet store. In my case, I'm selling this at a wholesale price. Since we're producing a lot, we are now going to sell this in bulk, wholesale. And I think this is gonna be the start of the revival of our fish industry. Since we experienced pandemic, we really had that difficult times breeding and selling our fish to the market. Since we already have now the face-to-face classes and the students are now able to go out and visit our shop, then this is also very timely because we're gonna be selling very cheap this goldfish. Halay lang ha. So you guys will witness now as we're gonna release the first batch, because there are still some that are left at the box pond. So this is just the initial loading that we're gonna do. And you look at Joel, very naughty again. Joel really likes to, eat some worms, or I don't know what's in his mind right now, but he really likes to be with us, especially during the film. Joel, what are you doing? And now we will release the fish. Of course, we have to acclimatize this one. We will allow the water to gradually be mixed here in the basin. This is the safest thing to do. This is a big space for them compared to the box pond that they are used to live. We expect to grow some 10,000 fish. That's very ambitious. 10,000 in a very small mud pond? Would it be possible? I believe so. This would be possible because we will monitor the conditions of our fish. We will every day add 20% water, and then we will also add some good aeration. So we will aerate this one. And I think this process now will make us able to grow massively, very massively, our fish in a very small and tiny tank. So I'm slowly and gradually releasing them here. Actually, I did not anymore get the very small ones. If they will survive, then that's good. But if they will not, then they will be eaten by some bigger fish. In growing fish, you cannot always have a perfect size. There are always fish that have less quality, maybe weak genes that they will not grow. And I hope they will thrive in this very brand new home for them. Joel, you catch this one? And we will release some arandas. See? Oh, that's perfect. This is my arenola, which I utilize. You know what's arenola? Oh, these are the big ones. Okay. That's it. Joel, you are not to stay here. I'll get you out of this tank. Joel, you stay outside because you might be eating my fish. Why are you here inside? Oh. Kusganda ka din. So guys, I'm feeding now the first batch of fish that we put in here. Actually, they are already big, and you can see that their health is perfect. They have grown so fast, and I'm so happy because with minimal expenses. Why I said we have incurred only minimal expenses? Because we are just adding new water every day without the submersible pumps that will give us the good filtration system of the tank, because there is a natural filtration here. I am so amazed by how these fish grow, because aside from they are healthy, they are also developing very good colors. Actually, this is not my first time to monitor the health and conditions of the fish in the mud pond, but I am especially surprised because this is the first time that we had a mud pond here at the house. We normally had this mud pond at the old farm that we had, and we cannot closely monitor the health of the fish on a daily basis because it's too far from here. But now that this is just located in front of the house, then I believe that we can feed them more often and we can monitor their health more often and have a quicker harvest than in the mud pan at the old farm. And if you will ask me, Dexter, how would you know that your goldfish is good, meaning under A1 condition? There are just simple things that we have to observe. If they are eating the food every morning, that means they're healthy. And after eating the food, they will not stay at the top or the surface. They will stay at the bottom. So these are indications that they are well. But if the goldfish is not good, then they will, group themselves in the corner, and they will be gasping for breath, and they will produce bubbles. The moment that your goldfish will produce bubbles, it means that they are not good. It means that they are sick. It means that the water inside the tank has no longer sufficient amount of oxygen that will make them very, very sick, and eventually, if this is not given solution by the owner of the aquarium or the pond, they will certainly die. You look at this, guys. These are the first batch of the pearl scale that we have produced here. They're already our own produced, and they are like balls. They're like ping pong balls. You see this one? Very adorable. And you look at the colors. They have very beautiful patterns. And this pearl scale are called ping pong. They look like the ping pong ball, very rounded, and you will see that they don't have any issue of their skin, of their scales. They are perfect. And we are aiming to produce thousands of this in the next month, coming months. By the month of December, I think we can already dispose good quality of fish similar to this in the market. And aside from the pearl scale, we have this cow rancho here. You see this one? These are our breeders, and we already have produced plenty of fish. They are very healthy here. And this one is big. I will catch this one. Whoa, where are you going? I should have dozens of this before, but because of the birds, we lost some dozens of this rancho because they are not able to escape from the birds. They are really swimming very slow. That's why they are easy target of these predator birds that are coming over every night. But we already have solved the problem. We actually have neutralized the birds. And I'm sorry to say that sometimes we have to be cruel in order to be good. Wow. These big fish are here. These are the good lines of the short body oranda. You see this one? Oh, they're like toys. These are my toys. And aside from this tank, we also have here some quality red cups. Look at this fish. We have this calico, Rayakin calico, you see? Very bright colors. We have this also, the black oranda here. Wow, it's black oranda. And we have good red cups here. These are the spotters of our red cups. See? Very beautiful. And aside from this red cups, we also have here the water bubble eye. These are my favorite fish among the breeders that are here. This water bubble eye are also very elegant to look at. But this water bubble eye should not be mixed with other fish because they're so sensitive. Their eyes will just easily burst when being pricked by some fish. You see this water bubble eye? And I hope to produce thousands of this in the near future. And we have here the pig in the water. I call them the pearl pig. You see, the pearl scale are now developing very good colors. They're so bright And this is the result when you are going to raise them outdoor. They will be enjoying the sunlight, and this is the reason why we really have to expose our fish to the sun, because it's in the temperature of the sun that they're gonna develop good colors. And in here we have this giant orandas. Oh, these are the big fish that are giving us very massively of this, you know, of this fry. I hope guys that you will be encouraged with this video. If you are a fish enthusiast, you can also try to venture the business of, you know, fish breeding, and we look forward to be able to sell this in the market. And since we already have the mud pond close to the house, very close to the house, I believe that this is gonna be now the start of our exportation maybe of our fish to other countries. This is a very ambitious thing to do, but I am a kind of person that will not close any possibilities that will happen in the future. So thank you for watching, and I'd like to make a shout out to the members of the channel. Thanks a lot for your support, and also to our followers and viewers, our subscribers. Thank you a lot, and I would like to see you in my next video, only here at Dexter's World.